Hey everyone, Arcalen here. Back today with a breakdown of Hytale's update, patch fixes, or hot fixes for January 15th. Also going to do a quick touch up on January 13th. These updates currently tackle some of the biggest issues players have been reporting since launch. So let's take a quick peek into this. So starting off with today's hotfix. We've got some server stability and networking that's been touched upon. General server stability, players were dealing with some rubber banding, delayed combat, server freezing for the first few seconds at a time. Updates, smooths out these spikes so multiplayer feels more consistent. That is huge. Definitely something we want to look at. Another thing is offline mode fallback is now going to be kicking in. When authentication fails, the game now automatically switches to offline mode instead of just getting stuck on a loading screen. Previously, players had to force close the game just to try again. Another thing that was touched upon and fixed up was the invalid token error fix. A lot of players were getting blocked from logging in because their PC clock was slightly off, even by like 30 seconds. Really weird. This patch finally resolves that issue. Jumping over to some of the stability sides of things here. Scroll down so you can see. The performance improvements, background tasks like the world streaming and asset loading have been optimized. Players reporting micro stutters when entering new areas. This should reduce those sudden FPS dips. Really help out with the gameplay there. Dropped items getting stuck in blocks, items were clipping into walls, the terrain, making it impossible to pick up. This will fix some of those issues, hopefully ensuring that the dropped items now collide properly with the world and slide outward instead of phasing into the geometry. So that's a big plus. Best way to think of that is, you drop your items down a hole in Minecraft, throw some blocks on top of it, eventually the items will shoot to the surface. Same concept. Server crash fixing, there was some crash triggers by certain multiplayer interactions that have been patched, so hopefully servers should now stay up longer without the random shutdowns or rollbacks. So look forward to that. And I want to briefly touch up on January 13th, as I wasn't participating in the game at that time, but I still want to touch up on that just so everybody has that information. So on the 13th, they dropped out some notes about the connectivity. Servers now display a proper message if authentication isn't ready after a reboot, and your session becomes invalid mid-game. So the client switches to offline mode now instead of freezing. Character creator crash, so some people are having issues with combinations of hairstyle eyebrows causing instant crashing. Players literally could not fix their characters or finish them. So all you people out there that were having some issues with the character creator, the little My Avatar, you should be able to now make that little character set up exactly how you want it without the crash. Which reminds me, I'll be dropping a video hopefully later today, going over the full customization of what's available right now. Screenshots causing crashes. If your Windows name had special characters in it, like special A's, E's, O's, accent letters, sometimes that would cause the game to crash. I'm not sure why, but it's resolved. Norwegian was having some issues with their stuff going on. Now the players couldn't launch the game at all due to the localization bug. That has been fixed. So all you guys over there, it'll be good to see you on there. The buckets crash, broken benches, sometimes using a bucket caused a crash and corrupted certain workbenches. This crash has been fixed, but affected workbenches may be destroyed or replaced, so keep a lookout for in your world. The left mouse button binding issues. Sometimes, we don't know why, the left mouse button action would be broken during basic gameplay, so this is now being prevented. The launcher now warns you if your computer clock is out of date, a major cause of authentication failures, sporadic login issues, should not be taken care of because of this. Username spoofing vulnerability has been patched. So that's a good thing there. This should help the email system upgrade it to handle higher traffic. So that's just about everything. With the 15th and the 13th hotfixes that have been implemented, more should probably be on the way, as this game is still in early access, and if that happens, I will try to keep up with them. But everything they've done so far will help smooth out early access experience. So hopefully if you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let me know what you like about it, what I could touch up on, what bug fixes that you would like to see fixed in the next devs update. Thank you for watching again. I will see you in the next one.